Your forecast first, sponsored by orthopedic surgeon Dr. Lawrence Lee. Minimum invasion, maximum result.
Good evening, your local weather authority meteorologist Adam Sherwinski taking a look outside at the American Pest Control camera, looking at I-74 in Peoria. It has been, well, a calm night weather-wise here across the region with mostly clear to partly cloudy skies. Temperatures now getting into the 60s and 70s still here in Peoria. Otherwise, though, for our Central Illinois road trip, we're featuring Dunlap. If you're headed out there for tomorrow for the festivities, 85 for a high. We'll have cooler temperatures slightly in the 7-day forecast. All more details on what to expect coming up in just a bit.
This is breaking news from WMBD News.
We begin tonight with breaking news out of Peoria. Peoria Stadium has been evacuated in the middle of a high school football game. Our Demetrius Sanders joins us live at that scene at Peoria Stadium. Demetrius, we know that spectators are saying things, the district is saying things, Peoria police are saying things. What are you hearing right now?
Well, Shelby, as you can see, the stands are empty as fans were told to leave the stadium. This happened as Metamora and Peoria High played each other for the first time in 8 years. Now, we did have spectators on scene tell us that there was a fight. Now, this contradicts what Peoria police are telling us, who say there was no fight. Now, according to police, they believe there were shots fired, but it was actually District 150 officers hitting their batons against the metal bleachers. Now, all fans cleared out as they had concerns there was an active shooter. According to Peoria Public Schools Superintendent Dr. Sharon Karat, there was a fight under the bleachers. It is still under investigation. We talked to someone who was at the game tonight and recalls what he saw.
Metamora's football players, once we turned our attention back to the field, they all hopped the fence and they were standing at the top of their visiting bleachers, and then they had everybody basically evacuate the stadium.
Now, the game will be played tomorrow, and the time is still being finalized. Now, Manual will still play at 1 p.m. against Notre Dame tomorrow. Now, 2 spectators per player, cheerleaders and band members will be allowed to attend the games. This will be strictly enforced. Now, this is a developing story, and for the latest, go to our website, ciproud.com. Tonight, there were also reports of a fight at the East Peoria football game. We did reach out to East Peoria Police and have yet to have that confirmed. Also, be sure to tune in to Sports Extra and Sports Extra Overtime after the show to get all the high school football highlights. But for now, reporting live in Peoria, Demetrius Sanders, WMBD News.
Demetrius, a lot of information. Thank you. We've also just now getting another crime alert of breaking news. A person now shot in the head in Peoria tonight. Peoria police tell us it happened around 9 p.m. at the corner of Kansas Street and Indiana Avenue. Officers say a victim was grazed in the head. We're told they also say there may be another victim, but there's no information on that time as police can provide. This is another developing story, and you can head on over to ciproud.com for the latest details. New today, the family of Troy Irving coming together at Springfield Cemetery in Peoria to remember him and celebrate what would have been his 11th birthday. You might remember Irving was killed while riding his bike back in November. Police tell us that Carrie Brunswig was the person responsible for that deadly hit and run crash near Northeast Glen Oak Avenue and Northeast Star Terrace. Irving's family tell us they will miss his joyfulness most.
It's a hard day, because I should be celebrating my son's birthday with him. Because of a tragic accident, he's no longer here with us, so we gotta still celebrate.
At the beginning of the month, Brunswick pleaded guilty to 1 count of leaving the scene of an accident and 1 count of aggravated DUI. She will face a potential maximum of 24 years in prison. That's 12 for each of her charges. Her sentencing hearing will be held on September 29th. More tomorrow. 1 year later, the family of Jelani Day will celebrate the memory of his life with a foundation launching in his name. Tomorrow, a gala where the attire will be all white will take place on the campus of Illinois State University. Day was an Illinois State University graduate student studying to become a doctor. He went missing last August and his body was ultimately found in the Illinois River. His family and friends are still searching for answers about his death. Day's mother, Carmen Bolden Day, tells us the mission for that foundation launching this weekend is to help families of color when their loved ones go missing.
to do this in honor of my son and knowing that these solicitations and these things are going to help someone else, because they're not for me. This is for me to be able to extend my hand to help other families, and that's what I want to do.
The foundation has a goal of raising $100,000. And for more information about the Jelani Day Foundation and how you can donate, you can visit our website, ciproud.com. And an update, sheriff's deputies make arrests related to burglaries at Peoria Chinese Christian Church. 2 suspects are 17 years old and they're from Peoria. The other one is 18-year-old Yaya Suid, also from Peoria. All 3 are facing charges of burglary, criminal damage to property, and theft. The vandalism to that church happened on August 16th. And the Twin Cities, now the McLean County Board approving to fill the vacancy of one of its District 4 seats. The board voting 16-1 tonight, appointing Democrat J. Ryan Lawler to serve the remaining few months left on Matt Coates' term. Coates, a Democrat, resigned in June after taking a position with the state's Prison Review Board. Lawler is a teacher in the Hayworth School District but lives in Normal. He will not be appearing on the November ballot. Incumbent Jim Rogel and newcomer Crystal Abel hope to win the seats in the general election. We turn to a health alert now. Monkeypox is now in McLean County. The McLean County Health Department confirming tonight the first case of the virus. The health department is working with the Illinois Department of Health to contact trace right now. Those coming in close contact with that case will get vaccines. As of tonight, there are more than 1,000 cases in the state of Illinois. Celebrating life and remembering loss. Next Wednesday will be International Overdose Awareness Day, and Peoria activists are prepping for a night of both education and reflection. Local advocates say it's a night to come together to remember and mourn those who have died from overdoses. But instead of a candlelight vigil this year, the Peoria Chiefs will be hosting Jolt Harm Reduction. The fundraiser will see Jolt staff throwing the game's first ball, educational opportunities, and they'll be doing a tennis ball toss where attendees can compete for prizes. Those with the Chiefs say that the night will also acknowledge the living.
Understanding those that we've lost due to overdose, but also an opportunity to celebrate those that have overcome overdose and their addictions, and giving them an opportunity to be here with us to say, hey, I fight this battle every day.
The Chiefs game starts at 6:30 next Wednesday, and the gates will be open to the general public at 5:30. Central Illinois will be seeing a lot of yellow this weekend, and it is all for a good cause. A sold-out duck race is on to help local survivors of abuse. In all, 30,000 ducks sold for the 34th annual duck race, all to raise money for the Center for Prevention of Abuse in Peoria. Every penny, 100% of that money raised will stay local to provide services for victims of human trafficking, domestic violence, sexual abuse, elder abuse, and so much more.
$5 times 30,000 ducks is a really big job. But when the community turns out and makes sure that we meet our goal, we sold out earlier this year than we ever have.
The festivities begin at 4 p.m. Saturday at the Eastside Center in East Peoria. There will be food trucks and live music. And the big event, the duck race, starts at 6. The first 15 ducks past the finish line win a prize, and one lucky duck will win the grand prize of $10,000. From our Capitol newsroom now, today is the first Illinois Constitution Day. 204 years ago, the first Illinois Constitution was officially ratified, and Springfield Representative Tim Butler made the push to make this a commemorative day to help recognize the history of the state.
One of the things that I really like about Constitution Day is where it falls, August 26th. When kids are going back to school, and you know, people in students in 7th and 8th grade or juniors and seniors in high school, they have to take the Constitution test every year. This is a really good opportunity.
Illinois has had 4 different constitutions in the history of the state. The most recent was passed in 1970.
And for today, we have seen temperatures in the 80s. As we go forward in time, temperatures falling into the 60s for tonight. Then tomorrow, we climb back to the middle 80s. A little bit warmer than what we saw for today. More details on what to expect coming up in just a bit.
You're watching WMBD News, Central Illinois Proud, with Mark Welp. Shelby Roberts. Chief Meteorologist Chris Yates with your local Weather Authority forecast. And Kurt Pegler with sports. This is WMBD News at 10.